We are in Mumbai in Priyadarshini Park with the kids of Universal School. We want to see what are the differences between a school in Mumbai and a school in Manipal.
Well, today we're visiting Universal School in the Malabar Hill area of Mumbai. We're going to spend about an hour and a half just observing the kids in sport and doing different coaching activities, and then maybe some of the students will get involved in delivering some of the sessions or delivering some of their own sessions. And then we're going to go and deliver a workshop later on about nutrition and health to the pupils. So yeah, it's a fun, exciting morning.
What did you play today?
Football.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Do you play football often?
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you play football in school?
Yes.
For sports, we run an indoor as well as an outdoor program. Because of the monsoons, the academic year starts in June along with the monsoons. So from June, July and August, because it's raining quite heavily, we cannot take the children out to the sports ground. So we run the indoor sports program wherein they play games like chess, table tennis, carom, they do a little bit of yoga, and all of that's done indoors in school. And after September, in October, we start with the outdoor sports program. That's where we go take the children to the Priyadarshini Park, that's the sports ground, and they go there twice in a week, Mondays and Fridays. They spend a good 2.5 hours there, and while they are at the ground, they are involved in athletics as well as one sport of their choice. So they can choose from football, basketball and lawn tennis, and we have coaches there, and they go visit the coaches, they get their training twice in a week. So that's the program from October to April.
Today?
So we are at Universal School in Mumbai. I'm doing a quick session right now with the school children regarding nutrition and health eating. We're going to give them a few scenarios and kind of get them brainstorming on how they think they can implement change in their community regarding health eating and sport participation.
Jenny can tell her parents that sports is.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. We're working for the British Council on a scheme that brings in TAs to Indian schools.
Yeah, I'm Elsie, so we both teach grades 6 and 7. I teach English and Charlotte teaches science. We've been here for 5 weeks now.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the school?
The atmosphere, I'd say. I think it's a real hub for learning and the child-centred learning, so they really strive to make sure that the child's going to pop out at the end of it, the whole rounded child. So they've got sports and drama, a really nurturing environment, on a really personal level as well. So I think the atmosphere.
Yeah, I think the staff, I think that's part of the atmosphere. They all really care about it and they all really want to do the best for the children and give a really well-rounded experience for them.
What do you think a project like ours could bring to the school?
I think there's two things to that. I think that there are things that you would bring that I'll talk about as well. But I also think that you could maybe take stuff back. In that I think there's like a common thing that people think that we can only bring here, and this school is a really good example that they're doing some really good practices in this school that aren't happening back in the UK. For instance, yoga is taught to 5-year-olds. So when they're 17, they're really nervous about A-levels, they're really stressed out. They've got that and just in the library to whip out. Yeah. So I think that's something maybe you could take back. And then to bring here, I don't know, I think a little bit more of a emphasis on not the science, maths and English, I think. Yeah. So it's very academically driven over here. And I think back home there's a lot more like internships, or if you want to be a plumber or you want to be something else, or a hairdresser, there's establishments there for you. I think you'd have to try quite hard to veer off that well-trodden track here. Yeah. So maybe that's what you could bring over here, maybe a bit more options. Yeah.
So the main difference between Madhav Kripa and the Universal School we're at today, Madhav Kripa is in a suburban area and there's like 2,000 kids there, whereas in the school here, the Universal School is in an urban area right in the city, so it's only got like 180 kids. But Madhav Kripa the learning we could do there could certainly be classroom based, but because of the facility they have outdoors, there's a lot of room. We could certainly do all of our sessions outdoors, and they're very physical, whereas here they have a fantastic facility just down at the seafront, but that's like a 5-minute or 10-minute drive. So a lot of the learning might be done in classrooms here, which is it's certainly not a bad thing, but what we're trying to do with RGU Go India is certainly a lot of physical activity. But the session we had today was certainly was good. The kids learned a lot from it, and they have a lot of knowledge already, so they're obviously being taught how to stay fit, what's the best way to stay fit, and the nutrition part of that as well, which is excellent.